There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
And happy Sunday. This is GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. You know, I hope you had a great week. I hope that you had a great Sunday also and a great weekend. And, you know, we're going to do what we normally try to do here on Sunday nights, and that is trying to get some spirit communication going here. So I hope you're all ready for that. I hope you all brought some positive intention for that, because that's what we need to be able to bring in some spirit communication. Always needs to be positive, right? And we all know this, and so we're going to try our very best to do so tonight. So thank you all very much. Just want to say hello to a number of people. Thank you very much for joining in. Really appreciate it. Greg, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. And from Salem, very cool. Amanda, it's always good to see you. Thank you. Charlie, thank you. Lucy, let's see here. Kelly, good to see you. Oh, how was that? I hope that was good. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see here. What else we have going on here? As always, before we kind of get into anything, I do want to just, I got to first say that we've had some flashlight stuff happen already. So that was good. And I unfortunately, it hasn't been on camera yet. Hopefully we'll get something on camera. Doing so would be pretty cool. You know, a couple weeks ago, or not even a couple weeks, I don't even know what time it is. Who am I kidding? But what was that? A week ago, last Tuesday, we had obscene amounts of equipment usage going on. That was pretty incredible. And, you know, obviously the one thing I'm hoping for is that we get that again. And, you know, there's no guarantees, of course, but let's see what we can do. I also want to quickly say before we get into it, I always like to plug a little bit and just remind you on Tuesday and Thursdays, my friend Ane, she does one question readings, and that's Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Thursday at 7. And those are just one question readings. If you want something a little bit more meatier, where you're going to ask for some very deep questions from her, schedule time with her. Go to www.onae.org and ask for some time. You know, it's schedule an appointment with her. Go for it. Also, to see what she's up to when she does stuff like card of the day and stuff, go to facebook.com/tarot by Ane. Doing so, you know, you'll be able to see all the stuff that she's doing, which is always fun. And then, of course, I do a radio show on AM 950 every Sunday. Today, if you missed it, and I'll post later on my own personal pages how to download the podcast, we interviewed Dave Schrader from Holzer Files and Darkness Radio, and that was pretty incredible. This coming Sunday, which I think, what is that, the 25th or something like that, we are going to be interviewing the cast of Destination Fear. So that's Dakota, Chelsea, and Tanner that I'll be interviewing on Sunday, the 25th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you can have a chance to listen, that would be great. They're fun. They're really cool to do. The one with Dave that I did really is interesting, because if you haven't listened to Dave on Darkness Radio, but maybe you've only seen him like do the Holzer Files, which that should be enough anyway, but you'll see that he is truly a student of the paranormal. It's beyond going into a place and hoping that you get some sort of interaction. He thinks about it. He thinks about what causes what makes what happen. And I think that is so astute. I really do. I think it's an amazing thing. And I really think that it's one of those great conversations to have. I mean, I consider myself a student of the paranormal, and not one that necessarily tells other people about how it works, but more of like to listen. And I think with Dave, you get that quite a bit. So definitely check it out. Amanda, you had posted, does your radio show get archived somewhere? Like if we miss one, can find it somewhere else? Absolutely. Do I have those links? Absolutely not. But I will get those, and I'll start posting those too, so everyone goes. It's still a little bit new, so new for me, I should say. So I'm a little bit still figuring it all out. But yes, there is. It's on Apple and it's on Spotify, I believe, that the station puts it up on. So definitely check it out. Let's see here. Trying to think here. What is there anything else I want to do, or should we just maybe start talking to some spirits? I'm just listening and going through some comments. If you hear something moving and sounds like it's insane, that is my cat, and I really don't know if he is insane, possessed, or just slowly losing it. I've watched him now for the last 5 minutes chasing his tail, and he's crazy. He's attacked me a couple times, and he has what I always call crazy face with big black pupils just staring at me, and you could just tell he's about ready to pounce. And when he's sitting like right here, and you're thinking you're petting him, and in fact, he wants to kill you. I think what it comes down to is that there's currently no heat in the house, and inside the house, it is, I think, about 60 degrees, where outside it's currently about 30 degrees. The heater, the furnace isn't working. You get to see me at my best. You saw me in the summer when my air conditioning wasn't working, and now you see me when my furnace isn't working. This isn't a crappy house. This is actually a really nice house. It just, maybe it's a crappy owner or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it's ridiculous. And so, like, I have a heating pad with me right now, and up until the time that I was meant to come on, I was actually in my bed with an electric blanket over me, just to kind of stay warm. It's that cold. I'm not kidding. It's not everywhere in this house is that cold. Downstairs, for some reason, seems to be a lot warmer, but that's not really my place to hang out. Amanda is interacting with spirits. He could be. I think he's insane. I think he is kind of says he needs help. And sometimes, and I'm not kidding, and some of you know this, and some of you have actually suggested it, one in particular suggested it. I took a little bit of holy water and I just kind of gave him a little sign of the cross on his forehead with it, just hoping, will this help? Does this make you less insane? I don't know. And then I did one on myself for good luck too. You never know. Let's see here. Let's see. When are spirits? I think it's just a shitty furnace, if you don't mind me saying so. It's needs to be taken care of. I think spirit can do whatever it likes, and it's a weird area though, isn't it? Where it could very well be something that's spirit interaction or whatever, or it could just be something with your computer. And, you kind of have to be careful not to fall into that sort of trap of when something happens, you're just like, oh, spirit rammed my car into the other car, well, that maybe not be the right example. Anyway, we won't talk about that. But, it's one of those things that, you got to be kind of careful about. So, could be, though. I mean, I think anything's possible with spirits. Can you do me a favor? Could you share this video, please? Let's get some people in here. I think one of the things that really was successful about Tuesday, and I'm going to hold that up as being an amazing experience, and I know a lot of you felt that too. We had a lot of people tuning in. And if you could share this, we can raise the vibration. We can raise the intention, not your energy, but your intention, to be able to get more spirits in. So, yeah. I'm not so worried about the computer freezing. I'm more worried about my brain freezing. Let's see here. And, Janelle, my thing would be, what I would suggest is was it working fine before? Or have you been running into some even small issues? Small issues become big issues, and it's just something that happens over time. So if you think there's a reason why spirit would be messing with your computer, then that might be something to look for. If it's just like suddenly it's just not working, then that might be something different. But you would know better than I would in the sense of what's happening in your own situation, in your own home. Let's do this. How about we get ready to talk to spirits? And what I'd like to do is I'd like to do some protection. Now, as I always tell everybody, protection is important because you don't want some nasty energy or spirit to glom itself to you, what we call attachments. So, just for all those who want to take part in this, you don't have to, but I would recommend it, is that you just take some deep breaths, just relax, and you just kind of think about good things. You think about the love of your family, spirit guides, everything else, and you just think of that love that emanates from your heart, and just let it grow out. And it's going to be helped to be moved by loved ones, by spirit guides, and just let it move. And what you want it to do is you want this shade of protection to kind of go over your entire body and just kind of go all over you. And that's protection. It's like armor. And you just really want to make sure spirits know that we can talk, but it's on my terms. It's not on yours. And we can talk, but you don't get any of my energy. You might get my good intentions, but you don't get my energy. And then what you do is you just simply move that white light, and you move it to all the walls in your house. You just extend it to wherever you can. It's because you want to protect your house. You want to protect everyone in it, even if they're not taking part in this, because because you love them. You want to see nothing happen to them, and just making this safe. We want this to be fun. And, we want to say spirits, we only want to speak to spirits of love and light, or as we call love and above. And we want to be able to speak with, spirits of your loved ones. So how's that? How does that sound to all of you? Meanwhile, over at the table, once again, what we have here this week is we have a flashlight. You can see that in your far left underneath the bell. You have the REM pod, as always. See how that works? And then you have the K2, and you have this little funny thing that I've always think is kind of interesting. I normally have an Ovilus out here, but I don't have an Ovilus out here today because we've been having some interesting luck when we hadn't been using it, with other devices going off and stuff. So we're going to put that on the back burner for a while. Okay. We're going to put the Ovilus on the back burner for a little while. We'll see when we want to use it again. But right now we're just going to kind of use just a smaller amount of equipment to see how that works, kind of pare things down a little bit. I mean, I have so much stuff. I could fill a room and put a camera to it, and we could try different things. But what we really want to do is not overwhelm spirits and give them as much that they can use, but not make them feel like that they don't know what to use because they have so much that they can use, if that made any sense. And then you got your audio. And the one thing too that I didn't quite mention is the bell. And so I have two bells here. I have one up here, and then I have one here, as you could clearly see. Now, what we would always like to see happen would be that the bell moves. And we got the bell moving a couple of times this summer, which was pretty cool. But the thing is that, you just got to be careful. I mean, what I'd really love to see happen is the bell kind of start ringing And it doesn't move that fast. It hasn't moved that fast. Maybe tonight it could, but it would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it, if we could get some ringing of the bell. So spirits, if you're able to, and I'm not going to touch the bell because it takes a while for it to kind of settle back down, and I don't want us to be like, oh my gosh, it's moving, when it was me that started it. But spirit, feel free to ring the bell. It's right there. You could just ring it. Let us know that you're here. We would really appreciate it. And I think we should try to speak to some spirits. As usual, as has been established from the last, well, really since I've been doing this, I've been going to use the SB7 again. We've been getting some good results with that. I'm going to start by just general questioning to spirits to see what spirits are around, if anyone wants to talk to us. Doesn't mean that they're going to, and like we always say, there's no guarantee that we're going to get results or get any sort of answers, but we'll do our best, right? And that's where our attention comes in. But we will use this and see what spirits we have coming in. And then from there, we'll start trying to talk to relatives and see if relatives can come through, which would always be, optimal, because that's why a lot of you are here, is to see if we can reach out to loved ones. And I love doing that. If they don't come through, don't take it as they don't want to talk to you. Just know that we don't understand everything that happens behind the scenes, so to speak. So once we do, then that probably means we're dead. But just know that if there's someone out there who really, truly loved you, if they're not answering, it's not because they don't want to. Please know that. I've seen a few of you in the past, not recently, but in the past, really get down on that. Get down on the fact that who they're asking for is not coming through. Just know, please, that they may not be able to come through a spirit box. They might be able to come through a pendulum, and we also will try pendulum. They might be able to come through a flashlight. We'll try a flashlight. We'll try different things, but knowing that it doesn't work the way that we always want it to work. And that is just how life is when it comes to spirit communication. Once we're done talking to relatives, we're going to try to cross some spirits over. And Thursday was a bit of a dud, but when it came to crossing spirits over, that actually was really, as usual, pretty powerful. That's a pretty amazing part of everything. So let's do this. For any of you who have migraines right now, I apologize. Hello. You hear that? Hello. Now, I thought I saw someone named David here. I thought I just heard your name. Are you David, or are you looking for David? Hello. My name is Greg, and there's a number of us that would love to hear from our relatives tonight. Also, any spirits who are around who want to talk to us. But we only want to speak to spirits that are based in love. Okay. I thought so too. Hey Todd, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Now, were you looking for David, spirits? Is your name David? Was that recently? Because I heard David. Whoop, I just spoke over something. Did you hear your name, Tracy? I thought I heard your name. I thought I heard Tracy. Let's see here. Were you trying to reach out to Tracy? And I know how much Tracy loves Spirit Interaction, so she must be feeling great right now. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, really. We all heard it. Sounded female. Yeah, we all heard it. The spirit who asked for Tracy, are you still here? Feel free to turn on one of the devices. Yeah, pretty much. Man just said hello. Hello. Maybe mom, not MPM, that's for sure. Let's ask. Mom, was that you reaching out to Tracy? Do you see her watching us right now? Can you make one of the, can you make the flashlight go off for us, please? Can you go over there and just touch it? If you just touch it, it should go off. Can you do that for me, please? All you have to do is touch it. Or just go over and do that. Can you do that, please? Can you show me yes, please? Can you show me no, please? Mom, did you call out for Tracy? Shows yes. Mom, can you make one of the devices turn on over on the other table, like the flashlight or the REM pod? Can you do it now, please?
Right.
Or can you make the bell move? All right. Well, if you want to come back, you're more than welcome to. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? I'll do my best. Otis, are you here? Are you here? Are you here for Kelly? Hello? Otis, was that you? Otis, can you say hi to your granddaughter, please? Otis, could you say hello to us, please? We'll try. Let's try Otis again a little bit. And I am so sorry to hear that your grandmother has COVID. You know, everyone, can you please send good thoughts and prayers to Kelly, please? We're getting a lot of communication here. Okay. Okay, where am I here? Joyce, nothing wrong with being a skeptic. You know, sometimes some of the things that, and I fall for it too, is I tend to am too easy to please when it comes to this kind of stuff. So skepticism is good. An open mind is good too. As I talk over communication. Hello? Des, could you remind me the name of your dad, please? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really cool, Heather. Very cool. That must be beautiful. That really must be a very beautiful thing to be able to have. What a gift. Do you think then that means that those kids are from earlier in the family that maybe just didn't feel like it was time to join into the family? Does that make sense? Lisa, what is the name of your mom? Can you tell me that, please? Joyce, if you have a moment, could you let me know his name, please? All right. All right, Des. Ronnie, could you come through to us, please? Can you talk to your daughter? There's Sandra here. It sounded like that the name Sandra just came through. I did too, actually. And I actually thought I heard Ronnie, but I heard it in a very high-pitched voice. It is like Ronnie, but it was very high-pitched. Anyone else hear that? Those are full sentences that are coming through. Ronnie, did you come through? Yeah, I did. Was that what that was? Ronnie, could you say your daughter's name, please? Sorry, I'm gonna get you, Lisa. I meant to go here. Hello, good to see you. Oh, you did. I thought I heard Sandra again. Did anyone else hear Sandra again? Kelly, do you think that was your grandfather? Do you think that was your grandfather that came through? Des, are you hearing your dad, his name? I heard Ronnie. Other people are hearing Ron. Joyce heard Lisa. You know, here's the thing, Des. Who knows how many times he comes to your dreams and you're just not aware of it? You're not remembering, but it's actually happening. That's something. That's something to kind of consider. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It is very much an acquired sort of sound. I will give you that, and it's probably very annoying going through. Is that my name? It's hard going through computer speaker. Good. That's the point. I'm happy to hear that. We're getting lots of people coming through, aren't we? Now, Sandra, are you a spirit? Is that a spirit named Sandra? If you're looking for Sandra, could you hit that antenna over there to make that REM pod go off for me, please? If you are Sandra, could you say hello? Justice. It's either Justice or Justin. Well, no, back in the spiritual apartment come through. Sorry, it's dry in here. My eye keeps doing stuff. Are there any spirits that are in Amanda's apartment? Could you come through, please? Can you talk with us? Is any of them, Amanda, any of those like a little girl or anything? Because it sounds like that's kind of what we got, or at least a sped up high voice. How many spirits here know Amanda and that you live in her apartment? You hear that little voice? Hello? Hello? It feels like there's a lot of spirits trying to talk. How many spirits are in here right now? Can you give me a number? 10? 7? Was that 7 or 10? Okay. So, do you think it was Peggy or was it Maggie, which is who that Lisa keeps looking for is Maggie? Now, we heard Lisa come through the box. Could you say Nagy for us? That's what I thought I heard. All right, is there a Thomas here? That was the name we just got. Also, are you Thomas? Thomas, can you come through, please? Okay, I'm not the only one that heard it then. That's good. Whoops. Well, coming in too quick at me. I love it. We heard you. Did you hear that? We heard you. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah? Thomas, is this a Thomas that your sister would be Tammy? Well, what came through is definitely Thomas, so I will say that. Spirits, is there a way that you can try to... Oh, Robert came through, as always. Yep. Hi. It's a lot of highs, but then when I ask more questions, you don't answer me back. Or at least I'm not hearing it. All right, Tammy, did you hear your name come through? Rob, I forgot that you are still on here. Do you go by Robert or you just go by Rob? You said that you're hoping that tonight you get some spirit communication. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. Do you go by Robert? Tam is on here. How you doing? Good to see you. We're getting, they're not clear, but we're getting full sentences, and that's amazing. The next step is understanding what's being said. Are there any spirits trying to reach out to Rob? We heard Robert's name. Are you trying to reach out to him? I heard it again. Rob, I just heard Robert again. Are you trying to reach Rob? Oh, flashlight just went off. Are you trying to reach Rob? Could you turn the flashlight on for us again, please? How can I forget? Are you able to turn the flashlight back on for us again, please? We really like seeing that. It'd be great to see it again. Yeah, we do, don't we? And that's the hard thing, is knowing whether or not they're saying their name. Sometimes they do that, or if they're trying to reach somebody. Thanks. Let's see. First of all, happy birthday, Stephanie Joe. Looking for your brother, Rick. We thought we heard Rick earlier, funny enough. I don't know if you've been on the whole time, but we thought we heard Rick earlier. Rick, are you here for your sister? It's her birthday today. Could you say hi to your sister today, please? Or make one of the devices go off just to kind of let her know that you know it's her birthday. I suppose you don't celebrate birthdays anymore, do you? Do you celebrate your anniversary of your birth, or do you just let it go now? It doesn't matter anymore. Bells moving? Tam, can I have names for them, please, and I'll ask? And do you mean by like the words we're hearing might be like conversations of people talking on their cell phones? I don't think so, only because those are different. This is a frequency based. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. They're not the same sort of frequencies. All right, let's see what we can do. Tam is looking to hear from her brother, Randy. Randy, are you here? Randy, are you able to talk with us, please? All is quiet. Okay, if we can't get Randy, what about Tam's sister Leslie? We got some response, but I don't know. Leslie, are you able to come through for us, please? Can you say your sister's name for us? Do you hear that? Was that your name, Tam? Did your name just come through? The older woman said Tam. Anyone else hear that? Thank you. Thank you for responding. I have this currently at 150 sweet rate. You heard Pam. I thought it was Tam. Because I was also just asking for someone to say Tam. In fact, I thought I just heard it again. Yeah, Tam, we thought that your name came through. Anyone here named Zoe? It sounded like that name just came through, Zoe. There's certainly a lot of spirits talking tonight, isn't there? Let's see. Anna? Ask for Laura, please. This is my sister that passed in 2014. I am so sorry for your loss. Laura, are you here to talk to your sister Lynette? Could you come through, please, for us? So why do you keep posting to have people inbox you? You trying to steal my thunder? You're gone. Sorry, I won't put up with that. I do not like that. You know what? If you want to try to sell your stuff on my broadcast, get your own time and do your own live shows. Don't take over mine. Oh, that's funny. I thought I heard Zoe. That's for sure. Yeah, probably that also. Definitely the same thing. Yeah, and if you guys see that, just block them. We don't need that stuff here. I know that Ane runs in that also on her live shows. I'm sure that other people on here do too. There's just no need for that. All right. Lots of spirits talking to us tonight. Do any of you need to be crossed over? Thought I heard Zoe again. Now, I thought I heard some spirits say they want to be crossed over. Can you, okay. All right, we can cross you over. You're welcome. It's just weird, isn't it? Like, go away. All right, this is the point where if you want to, it helps that we get a lot of intention from you all to move spirits, okay? To help them cross. All right, spirits. I'm going to open some light up for you. And you just need to walk that line where the light is and keep walking to the brightest part. That is where you will go to be able to cross over. This is the opportunity that you've been looking for to be able to cross. Do you see this light? Do you all see this light? Okay. All right, keep going. Go away. I'm not going to go away. You go away. Just keep following the light, okay? Have you crossed? Spirits, have you crossed? You're welcome. You're welcome.
What?
Are there any spirits that have not crossed yet that need to? If you haven't crossed yet, can you let me know? Do you see the light? Do you see what you need to see to be able to cross? There is nothing that should stop you from crossing. You have no reason to fear it, okay? You just need to go over there. A loved one will be there waiting for you, okay? Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Have you all crossed now? Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. So you guys, some of you are getting commercials? Thank you, Heather. All right, spirits, we're going to shut down this session. Thank you for talking with us. I shut this session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. What we need to do also is make sure that you all know that, and you say this, that that spirits, you are no longer able to communicate with us unless you are a loved one or a friend. This session is over. You do not have the right to communicate with us. Do not reach out to anyone here. Do not attach your energy. This is over, okay? And let's see here. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Anne. I really enjoyed doing this, and hopefully that some of you were able to get some help. I know that we weren't able to help everybody, but I'm glad you liked it. This commercial thing, I didn't know about commercials. That's new, isn't it? I wonder what that's about, and how do we stop it? That's the real question. Once again, folks, just make sure that you're telling spirits that, apart from loved ones, family members, friends, they're always welcome. They know that. But the ones who we were a beacon, they're coming to us. Make sure that they know that they do not have the right to communicate with you anymore. As Joyce says, this session is over. Thank you, Amber. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So with that being said, just be real fast before we go here, just once again, Ane is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and if she's not able to make it, I will cover for her as I have been for the last couple of weeks, and it's been an absolute pleasure to do so. So I really appreciate the ability to do that. She would be back. It would be Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and Thursdays at 7 p.m. So that would be when she is on. And then, of course, next Sunday on my radio show, I'm going to have the cast from Destination Fear on, Dakota, Chelsea, and Tanner from the Travel Channel. We're going to talk about what it is like to do investigations their way, which is very different from how I do them. And we can have some communication about that, some conversation, I think is what I've been meaning to say. Janelle, thank you very much. Thank you for always taking part. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Joyce, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Shady, I'm glad that you've enjoyed it also. Amanda, it's a good question. First of all, if anyone wants to get a hold of me, you can always just friend me on Facebook. You can reach out to me on Facebook through Messenger. Also, if you want to get a hold of me, feel free to, I have on my Facebook page, MN GhostBox is my Facebook page of the group, also Parafriends Events. But you can just reach out to me. Also, you can go to my website, mn-ghostbox.org. That has a ton of spirit box communication and recordings that I've taken over the years. Also, that's my email address for that. So with that, am I missing anything? It's always hard to know what I'm supposed to say. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you, as always, for taking part and supporting also. Yep, absolutely. Yep, those are good too. And that we're talking the Echovox, right? And I wonder why that is. I don't know why that is. It might be if you're watching from my Facebook page. I don't know. I'm no IT technician. But I am streaming, just so you all know, I'm streaming to about 5 different places right now. So you're probably not seeing a lot of the stuff because you're not on the pages that those comments are coming from. That's probably why that's happening. And Amanda, thank you very much. I appreciate it. With that being said, I think we're good here for tonight. I'll either see you Tuesday or Sunday, something like that. But once again, as always, thank you all very, very much for the support, for being here, for taking part. And just know that if you need anything, reach out to me. And I know some of you have, and I'll do my best to help in any way I can. Thank you all very much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night.